Yeah, I think that's kind of the first thing I noticed when I first got to this club. Just everyone's always ready to give their all when their name's called. And when big guys are out, I think players are ready to step up, and that's a detriment to how we train every day. Guys train hard, and they want to prove themselves. So I think that's just the mentality of this club, and something I kind of realized right away when I got here.
What happens competition-wise once everybody starts coming back? Practices start getting a little hectic between you guys. How does that add to the character of the club?
Yeah, it's good. It's always a good thing. I've been in some clubs where that competition isn't there, and you kind of see guys take days off. They think they could kind of just go through this, swing of things in training. But with competition, it's always good. It's healthy competition, so it's always a good thing. And it just creates like good environment where guys are competing day in and day out.
Talk a bit about your play in the Toronto game. You seem to have a lot of freedom moving around the field. Is that something that the coach has been working with you with, or is that did you just feel it in the game and you saw those openings?
Yeah, I feel like I've been playing well the past few games, and yeah, that's just something Sandro has kind of instilled in us. Keeping one guy wide at all times and making sure there's someone in that half space, whether it's the fullback or number 10. But yeah, there is some freedom there, which I enjoy. I think it's been helping my game, but yeah, been feeling good lately.
You played a center back as well at certain points this season. With the congestion coming up with Leagues Cup, are you comfortable with that switch, or would you prefer it if you're playing out on the right?
Yeah, I'm always comfortable. I always tell people I could play anywhere along the back line. So, and I think that's just speaks to what kind of player I am. I'm always ready to step up in whatever position's needed. But yeah, if there's some games needed at center back, I'm not afraid to play there. So, looking forward to it if that is the case.
Your play this season's been getting better and better each match. You finally got the man of the match day. What was that feeling like?
Yeah, it was great. Something that I don't really look at too much. Just worry about being consistent the whole year. How could I build these consistent performances? Game in, game out. And yeah, we go again this weekend. It's another big test for us. So looking forward to seeing some old friends at DC.
The last couple of games you've been taking off on set pieces, going airborne, even over your brother. So I guess, is it Air Nealis or Air Dylan when you go up there?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's something I take a huge amount of pride in, is set pieces defensively and offensively. I'm still waiting for that goal to come, but I've quite literally been getting closer and closer every game. I think Nashville one I couldn't have gotten any closer. The ball ended up in the net, but just got called back. So, yeah, I'm still waiting for that first goal. Wouldn't say embarrassing, but it's been a lot of games, so hopefully I can finally just get it across the line.
What does the rivalry against DC mean to the team?
Yeah, we all know it's a big game. I think kind of the New York City rivalry is a bit more, but the history of this club, I think DC and New York go way back, so we know what kind of game it's going to be. Familiar coach on their end, and he's familiar with our system, so a lot of familiar faces. I think it'll just be a battle come Saturday, so
Nice.
We'll be up for it.
And then also now having Lewis back, how has it been getting him back into practice, getting into the swing of things?
Yeah, it was great to see him. We were all super proud of him to make that Euro squad, and he got a little cameo at the end there in the third game against Hungary. Yeah, we're all super grateful to have him back. I think we're all cheering him on to do well out there, but again, I think we're just as excited to have him back here. So we're looking forward to seeing him back at Red Bull Arena, that's for sure.
Yeah. So you've been under Troy and Sandro, obviously. What are some of the, not too specific, obviously, but what are some of the differences in coaching styles between the two of them?
Differences? I wouldn't say there's too many. Just very, kind of. Oh, that's a good question. No, I think they're pretty similar. Both very personable. You can go in and talk to them about anything, and their ideas kind of just flow. They make it easy to play in a system. Their ideas are very clear. So both two terrific managers that people would love to play for. So.